Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nick Beasley Show. AEW had their Battle of the Belts tonight. I did watch. They said it was going to be a 2-hour show and it ended up only being an hour. So I assume they took some matches off the card. That's fine. We had 3 matches anyway. We had the TNT Championship. Wardlow defended against Jay Lethal. It was a solid match from top to bottom. I mean, when you have a power guy like Wardlow against a more technical wrestler with power of Jay Lethal, it seems to be like it's going to be a tough match. It's going to be a tough fit. Wardlow tried to powerbomb him several times. He escaped. However, Jay Lethal escaped Wardlow. However, it almost got to a point to where I thought Jay Lethal was going to win the title. He did not. Wardlow retained. The second match on the card was the women's match. It was the AEW Women's World Championship match. It was a really good match. I thought going into it the women was going to be the best match on the card. They usually are, because I don't know what it is about the women in AEW, but their matches are way better than most of the men's. Probably just the way they sell, honestly. They do really a good job of selling, and they did a really solid job of it tonight. It was between Thunder Rosa and Jamie Hayter. If you know anything about me, I don't like Thunder Rosa. I don't like her character work. I don't like the way she's presented on TV. However, the girl can wrestle. She's a really good wrestler. And now she has had some issues sandbagging jobs. Like she won't do the job if she doesn't respect you. But she didn't sandbag tonight. She had a few close calls. Thunder Rosa, however, did retain. Jamie Hayter got a few good shots in there. She really looked solid. She really did. I thought going into it that it wouldn't be a great match. Toni Storm came out to help Thunder Rosa. Britt Baker, DMD, she helped out a lot. It was a good match. It was a solid match. And again, it was the best match on the card, I thought. And Thunder Rosa retained. Now, the Ring of Honor World Championship. Claudio Castagnoli defended against Kazuki Tadashita. And it was a classic match. It was literally, it was like watching a movie and just seeing these two in the ring. It was like a dance. I mean, it was beautiful. From everything that they did. From Claudio to Tadashita, it was a great match. It was a great match. Now, I will say this. I would have liked to have seen Jon Moxley on the card. I get why he's not on the card. He'll be on the card Wednesday. But the Ring of Honor World title match was on the line in the main event when Castagnoli put the belt on the line against Tadashita. As soon as the ref called for the bell, the champ sprinted at his opponent with the hope of hitting an uppercut. Tadashita was a little too quick and avoided the impact, so that indicated a nice technical exchange and holds and counters. Both of these men are known for precision, so everything they did looked smooth without feeling too rehearsed. It was a rehearsed match. I believe this was a pre-taped match, and this was just a live stream of the pre-taped. But it was a clinic. If you've ever watched wrestling, there's matches that are just way too power friendly, and then there's matches that you look at and you think this is going to be just a wrestling clinic, and that's exactly what that match was. Claudio retained, and I have loved Claudio from the time he was in WWE as Cesaro to the time he is now Claudio in AEW. I've been begging for this man to be a world champion, and I'm so glad that Tony Khan and AEW have made him the champion that he should have been in WWE, but Vince McMahon doesn't know how to book talent properly. This is why he's out of the company and Triple H is taking over as creative. Also, just because I didn't make a big deal of it last night, Karrion Kross returned to WWE last night, and it was awesome. I did watch the moment. It seemed... I don't like the fact that he's coming back, though, in the World Championship picture. I get it. He's a Triple H guy, and Triple H loves him, but you don't have to put him in the title picture. You have two solid performers in Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. There's no reason to have Karrion Kross added to that picture, but hey, do what you want because it'll be a good story. It'll be a good story. Again, I wish there was more matches on the card. I thought there would be because if they were going to do only an hour, they could have done it last night for Rampage. However, they didn't. They just went ahead and added the hour of TV time for tonight. I'm okay with it. And honestly, it wasn't the best event I've seen. But again, the women killed it. They stole the show. And Claudio is one of the best wrestlers in the world. And he is, on my list of top wrestlers, Claudio is probably number 2. Behind Bryan Danielson. As far as technical guys in the ring, they're just smooth with their counters and everything they do. It's like they can't make them, like they literally don't make mistakes. None of them make mistakes. Bryan Danielson and Claudio are 2 of the best at it, and they are just, I love wrestling, period. And to see guys like that get chances is a big deal for me. We do, of course, have the event Wednesday night. I will be recording the podcast Wednesday night for that event because that is a TV special. Just like tonight was a TV special. But again, thank you guys for listening. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow. And I'll be back here Wednesday. Thank y'all.